In this session, we will be discussing a small program related to multiple inheritance. A brief description about multiple inheritance. Whenever you are deriving a class from more than one parent class or more than one superclass, then it is called as multiple inheritance. There is one more concept related to multiple inheritance, that is virtual class. Okay. So whenever you are having a situation as shown on this diagram, so here you can see that I'm having a grandparent class called as cricketer. Then I'm having two classes derived from cricketer. They are bowler and batsman. And I'm having one more class called as all-rounder, which has been derived from bowler and batsman. So you can see here that all-rounder is a grandchild of cricketer. Okay. All-rounder is the grandchild of the class cricketer. And here, whenever the all-rounder is derived from bowler and batsman, so whatever properties, whatever variables, whatever functions you will be declaring in the class cricketer, they will be coming to all-rounder through two parent classes. One is using bowler and another one is using the batsman. Okay. So because it is coming down multiple times to your grandchild, there is a copy of it which is created. Okay. So this confuses your compiler. In order to resolve this problem, we have to declare the class cricketer as virtual. That means whenever you will be deriving bowler and batsman class from the cricketer class, you will tell the compiler that cricketer is a virtual class, which means that whenever a class will be derived using these two classes, they will inherit the properties of cricketer, but instead of having multiple copies, only a single copy will be inherited by the all-rounder. So this is the overall concept about virtual class. Now let us see the implementation. So as shown in the diagram, we need to implement this inheritance. Okay, so I'll have a class called cricketer. From that class, I will derive two classes called bowler and batsman. And using these two classes, I will be giving one more class called as all-rounder. To implement this scenario, we will have cricketer as a virtual class, virtual base class, and that we need to define when we will be declaring the classes bowler and batsman. So let us start with our coding part now. So here, let me get the title as multiple inheritance. Okay. Now in this, we will first declare a class called as cricketer. Okay. So in this cricketer class, we having two variables or two members. First one will be char name. Let us declare these variables as protected variables. Okay. So protected section, we will be having two variables. One will be the name of the player. We'll take it as a character array of size 30, and second one will be the jersey number. Okay, so I'll take it as J number. And in the public section, we will be declaring two functions. First one will be input, so void input. In this, we will read the name and the jersey number. So cout endl, enter name of the cricketer. Okay, and cin name. Then I will have cout endl, enter jersey number, and we will have cin j underscore now. Okay. Similarly, we'll write one more function called as display. So cout name and cout jersey number, that is again. Okay, so this is my first class called cricketer, which will be the parent class. Okay, or grandparent class, you can say. Second one, we will create a class called as bowler. Okay, as shown in our diagram, we need to inherit two classes from this, that is bowler and batsman. So let us first declare the class bowler, and we will be inheriting publicly inheriting the class cricketer virtual public cricketer. Okay. Now in this bowler class, we will declare the variables. So first, again, we will declare those variables in the protected section. So let us have char, type of the bowler of size 30. We'll take a character array and we need a strike rate. So we'll take a variable called as strike rate. Okay. So this is my protected part. And now we will be declaring the public part. So in the public part, we will be having void. We'll write it the function as bow input. That means bowler input. So cout and then enter the type of bowler and in type. Similarly, cout and then enter the strike rate and in strike rate. Okay. So this is the bowler input function. Similarly, we will write one more, that is bowler display. So I'll name it as bow underscore display and cout type of bowler and it will print the type and similarly cout okay. And similarly, we'll have cout and then strike rate. Okay. And we'll print the strike rate. Okay. So this is for class bowler. Similarly, we'll have one more class called as batsman, which is also being derived from cricketer class. So we'll have virtual public cricketer. Okay. Now in the batsman class, we will be having the variable called as type and run rate. Okay. So here we will have the name as type BO. So that will indicate type of bowler. Okay. And here we'll have a variable called as char type B. Okay. So type of batsman. And this will also be an array of say size 50. Okay. And one more variable that we need to take is float run rate. Okay. So these are the two variables of batsman class. Now in the public we'll write the functions. So void input BA underscore input, that means batsman input. So we'll print the message cout and then enter the type of batsman. Okay. Let me change the message here also. Enter the type of batsman. Okay. So in type BA. Okay. Cout and then enter the run rate and in run. So this is how we have that function called as BA. One more is remaining, that is going to be so copy this and then change it. Is type of batsman, is type and strike rate we will have run. So this is how we have declared our three classes. Now our last class is remaining, that is all round. So class all-rounder. As soon as we have to write this class from bowler and batsman. So public bowler and public batsman. In this, we won't be having any numbers. In the public, we will be calling all the functions. So we'll have function include all. In this, we will be calling the input function from the grandparent, and we will be calling the BO underscore input function from the bowler and BA underscore input function from the batsman. Okay. And similarly, we will have a new function called as display on. Display all. In this function, we will be calling the function display of the parent, and we will be calling the bowler display function and the batsman display function. Okay. So this is how we have created one more class called as all-rounder. Coming to the main part, we will be creating an object of the all-rounder class, let's say A, and using this we'll be calling the two functions of it, that is input all and display. So A dot input all and A dot display. Okay. Now let us execute and check whether our program is correct. See in type which line it is 41. Okay. Okay, we have changed the name over here, that is type BO. So we'll change it to type B. Okay. Now we execute. Let us now check what output do we get. So I'm getting the first message as enter the name of the cricketer. Now here I can enter the name of the cricketer. Say for example, Rohit. Jersey number, say for example 55. Type of bowler, say for example right-handed. Type of batsman, also right-handed. Okay. And let us see. Okay. Oh, he did not ask for run rate and my mistake. Let me execute it again. The input that I gave was wrong. So executing it again, let us see. Name of the cricketer, Rohit. Jersey number 55. Type of bowler, say spinner. Strike rate, say for example 10. Type of batsman, right-handed. And run rate, say for example 5. Okay. So I'm getting the name, the jersey number, type of bowler, strike rate, type of batsman, and the run rate. So this is how you can implement multiple inheritance using virtual class example in C++.